Hi everyone, this is Sue's Journal Adventures. I'm going to do a bit more crafting today, but before I start, I just wanted to say thank you so much for getting me past 1,000 subscribers. I actually hit 1,000, I think it was about a week ago, but I think I was just so shocked. I've been taking time to process it because I'm like, what? Really? Okay. So most people, when they hit 1,000 subscribers, they do a giveaway. Now, I don't run a business, so I can't say, oh, I'm going to give you a digital kit or a whatever, because I don't sell anything. But I do have an absolute myriad of craft stash. So I'm going to put together a box for some lucky person to win, and it will have so much in there, pretty much everything you can think of for junk journaling. Well, maybe not everything, because people think of things that I don't, but basically it's going to have a lot in it, from papers, card, lace, ribbon, embellishments, music pages, book pages, all sorts, applique, doilies, you name it, it'll be in there. So to be in for a chance with winning this 1k giveaway, I need names, and I don't know how to collect names. So basically what I suggest you do if you want to partake in this giveaway is put your name in the comments on this video. If you put your name in the comments, then I'm going to leave it like a week. So it's Friday the 1st of September today. On Friday the 8th of September, I will draw the winner. But in the meantime, I need you to put your names on here to be able to enter into the spin the wheel thingy. And I will try and do a live on the Friday the 6th. Friday the 8th. I'm going to confuse you all already. I've confused myself. Right, so yeah, I'll be doing a giveaway, and it will have lots of lovely stuff in it for you lovely people who have chosen to follow the mayhem and madness that I create. So what are we doing today? Well, can you believe this? I have a sewing needle and thread on my table. What can this possibly mean? Well, I'm going to make an attempt to do a bit of sewing. So, you know, I'm not a very good sewer, so this may or may not go well. But what I'm actually doing is page decorations, because we always need page decorations, whether it's a ruffle, whether it's a sticker, whether it's a pocket, whether it's a tuck spot, whether it's just a little cluster. We need things to decorate up our journals. So the first thing I'm going to do requires a piece of fancy paper. I don't know that that's big enough, and a punch of some sort. Now I've got a kind of decent sized heart punch. You may not. If the only thing you possess is a circle punch, that's absolutely fine. With circle punches, you can punch out a pretty paper, you can decorate them up, you can stick lace around the edge, you can add gems, you can add a flower, you can do a lot to them. I happen to have a heart punch, so I'm going to go with the heart, and I'm going to try and get 1, 2, can we get 3? Can we get 3? I think we can get 3. 3 little hearts out of this. Okay. Now this is, I think, going in my cookies and cream journal, hence the choice of cream card. I've got a very long piece of thread. I don't know why I've got it that long. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm not sewing Eiffel Tower, but anyway. So what I'm going to go do, if you can see me, shall I bring you down a bit so you can actually see what I'm doing? So I'm going to sew these 3 little hearts together. So just near the top, let me come in shot, just near the top of the point, we'll go down. Oh gosh, I've got the shakes. That's not because I'm nervous, it's just the way I am. Yeah, I think. So, oh no, Oh no, sorry. I don't want... Yeah, I can do that. It's okay. I was just thinking, I don't really want the knot on the front. I did do it from the back last time I made these. But it actually don't matter, because what you can do is stick a flower. Oh, I'm not going to be able to stick a flower over a knot, am I? Okay, faux pas number 1. Chop it off and start again. Let's make a knot. You can always... I'll tell you what, one thing you can guarantee watching me is there's always going to be faux pas, because yeah, I'm really rather good at them. So what I'm going to do, try that again, is I will come up that hole that I've just made, and yeah, I was thinking, I did it this way the other day, and then I thought, well, you can see the stitches, and you might not want to see the stitches. But then does it really matter? Because you can stick something else there and cover the stitch, or you can just embrace the stitching. So then I'm going to go down just above the point. Okay. This is a very long piece of cotton. I really didn't need this length of cotton. So we have a heart with a stitch in it. Then I'm going to get another heart and I'm going to bring it up again just under the point, hopefully. Yep, that'll do. Just there. And then down again. I know I'm going to stab myself. You know, don't you? Before we even start, I'm going to stab myself at some point in this video, because I'm not a good sewer, and yeah. Watch your little pinkies. Okay, so now we've got 2 hearts on there. What's nice about sewing these together is they are movable. So if you get them in your journal and you think, oh, I want them wider apart because I only want 3, that's fine. Or you could think, well, I've got a longer page, so I'll move it up and I'll put 5 on here. Can you still see me? There you go, 5. So you can have as little or as many as you want on, depending on the size of your journal page. So just let me think where I get the middle. Think where I get. I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? Think where, yeah, whatever. That's the middle. Come up the middle, go down the bottom middle. Now I'm only having 3 on here because it's for my cookies and cream journal, I think. So when you've done that, you can tie it off at the back, or you can wait until you maneuver it. Okay. In fact, I've tied a knot in that, and actually you don't have to tie a knot because you kind of need the string, don't you? Okay, 2 faux pas. I'm on a roll today, guys. I wonder how many faux pas I can get in a video. We're 2 up already. There we go. So that's my little dingle dangle of hearts. Now, to be honest, you don't have to sew it. I chose to sew it because I want it to dingle dangle, but you can still get it to dingle dangle even if you don't sew it, because you just stick it down the back. I like it done this way because you can move them to where you want them. You can separate them, you can put them further apart, or, you know, you can move them about. Whereas if you just glue them down the back in a straight line, you can't move them then if it's not the right size. So, just let me grab one of my signatures. I have no idea where this is going to go. I think this one's pretty much nearly done now. I could put it down the edge of there, if I can pick it up, for a little decoration. They do swizz round, but you can soon. So, excuse me, let me put you up a little bit more. So that makes a lovely little page decoration. Now, to hold the thread at the top and the bottom, you can use a number of different things. You can use washi tape, you can use a sticker, you could put them slightly closer together and just have them in the middle. And you could stick, I don't have a small flower on here and I don't have a corresponding colour, but you could stick a flower, you could stick just a gemstone or a pearl to hold that down, and same at the other end. And then if you wished to cover up the stitching, you could stick a pearl or a flower in the middle of the hearts. Personally, I just like it as the hearts on the string. But that is a very simple, easy sewing sewing, I've lost my needle, where's my needle gone? Sewing little thing that dingle dangles in your journal and looks really pretty. So that is going to go on there. So I'm not going to knot it, I'm just going to cut that off about there, so I've got a bit of extended space, and I'm going to leave that in there so I remember that that is where that is going. Then what we're going to make next, that were quick, wasn't it? Quickest ever demo by Sue. Usually I'm about 3 hours just talking. Right, the next thing we're going to make is a ruffle. So, okay, we'll use the other end. So this is a nice piece of lace, and it's got satin on the back. But it's just a, you know, a piece I've got left lying around. So I thought, okay, we'll make a ruffle. Let's make a ruffle. So if you've never made a ruffle before, then this is how you do it. So right, so you would come up the middle of your ribbon from the back. Have I tied a knot? No, I haven't. I need a knot. I need a knot in this one because I don't want this to come apart. Didn't necessarily need a knot in the other one, but I need a knot in this. So come up the middle of your lace or ribbon, whatever you're using. Elastic, ribbon, lace, tulle, strips of tulle, strips of fabric, whatever it is you're using is fine. So you come up the middle and then you just bend a little ruffle, a fold, and then, have I done this right? No, I haven't. Oh, do you know what is wrong with me today? Okay, no, I have done it right. So I'm just going to go down there. So, you know, I don't know why I came up there, but anyway. So yeah, you make a fold. You don't need to do that first stitch. Just come up the middle of the first thing. I actually look like I don't know what I'm doing, don't I, half the time? I don't. Right, so you come up the middle. Now that isn't secure, okay? So to make it secure, what you do is you go just above your fold down, okay? Oh gosh, I don't believe it. The sneezes are here again. Do you know I haven't sneezed all day? I'm sure I must be allergic to videoing. Because every time I come in here I want to sneeze, cough, whatever. Right, so we've got one fold. Then you just take your next fold. Again, come up the middle. Try and get it in the middle as you can. I'm not always very good at getting it middle. There we go. Up the middle. Can you still see me? Okay. And then back down just above your fold. Now, if you're really good and neat, your stitches go in a nice straight line. I'll tell you here and now, my stitches do not go in a nice straight line. So, again, another fold. And what you're doing is when you're coming up the middle, you're kind of coming up the middle of both of them, if you like. So you're getting, well, you're not, you're getting that one, aren't you? You're just getting that one. So that's what holds that one together. I'm in the middle. Yeah. And then you're going back on yourself is what holds the whole thing together. My stitching is so wonky. I'd never win prizes for stitching, that's for sure. Oh, it's a bit thick now. So that is basically all you do, and you just carry on all the way down until you've got your ruffle to the size that you want your ruffle. Now these folds, you can have them as near together as you like, so you can put them really close together, like that is kind of close, or you can ruffle them with a bit more space in between, like that. You don't have to have them as close together, but bear in mind the ruffle that you are making, however close you have your things together, you're going to use up a lot of ribbon, I had a big long ribbon when I first tried doing this. I thought, oh, I'm going to make a ruffle, and I started off with this long piece of ribbon. I ended up with a ruffle about that big. Because obviously you're bending it back on itself, so it's going to get shorter and shorter. So when you've made your ruffle, I don't think you really need to see me keep sewing that all the way down, and I don't even know if I want to sew it all the way down, because I don't even know if I'm going to keep it as a ruffle. So I'll just do another one. So come up the middle, that holds your fold together, and then what's happened? And then going back on yourself here at the top, that's what secures it and holds it to the piece underneath. I've got a bit of a knot thing there. So knot going on. Right, so there we go. So I'm not going to sew anymore because I don't even know if I'm keeping this as a ruffle yet. But you could just keep going and just keep sewing. Then what you can do, if you feel like being adventurous, you can put some more lace down the middle of your lace in a different colour. You can either glue that on, or when you're coming up with your needle, you can come through this lace and just keep doing it. When you fold, move that out of the way, do your fold, and then put that back and come up with your needle, and your needle will catch that one as well. If you really get adventurous, you can add pearls. So you can easily, very, very easy. It is an easy thing to do. And I'm not a sewer, and if I can do it, goodness me, you can do it. So the first ever ruffle I made was just a straight one. It was quite a short one actually, because I had a big long piece of ribbon and then it kind of ran out. So what I then did is thought, I wonder if you can put pearls or beads down the middle. Yes, you can. So as you're coming up, so you've folded your ruffle, as you're coming up underneath with your needle, you stick your pearl on your needle, and then as you're going down to put your cotton through the other side, that secures your bead. And then you make your ruffle. As your needle's coming up, add another pearl, bead, whatever you're using. As you go down the top, that secures that bead. So you can do a beaded ruffle, or you can do, where's that other one? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? He's gone. Okay, so you can do lace. You can do just lace down the middle, or you can get really adventurous and do lace and beads. And it's the same thing. You do your fold, and as your needle's coming up, you put your lace on there. Then put your bead on, then go down to the top, down, fold, bring it back up, make sure your piece of lace is being caught by the needle as well. Stick your bead on, go down the top. So whatever you're adding, lace or beads, or just doing it, it's the same principle as this. Up the middle of that, down just above the top of the fold, up the middle, down the top of the fold. Very easy. I mean, if I can make these, and I'm not a sewer, you can make them. So that, yeah, I got a bit, I'll just get all my beads out and have a play. And then I got these beads out, which are really cute. They're like little trumpet flowers. So yeah, this was quite a decent sized piece of fabric. But yeah, just bear in mind that when you're ruffling, they do go shorter. There's also this kind of ruffle. I did not make this. Somebody else made this. I guess this is where instead of going like that all the way, you go like that, but then you go like that. So you get like a bigger piece in the middle, I guess. I've not made one of them, so I don't know. I got this sent to me, actually. I had two sent to me. But she's done it on a sewing machine, so yeah, I guess that's different. Don't not do them. And here's another one that I've done. As you can see, my stitching ain't the neatest. If you've got a sewing machine, oh gosh, it would be so easy to do them in a sewing machine, because all you're doing is ruffling and pressing the pedal. So how easy could you put them together? What's great about ruffles, I'm just going to cut that cotton off because I don't really think I want that as a ruffle, is you don't just have to ruffle lace, ribbons, fabric. You can ruffle paper. Again, I had this sent to me, and the lady who sent me it has stitched it in 2 rows on a sewing machine. I don't have a sewing machine, so I'd have to do that by hand. But I'd probably just still do the 1 row. Just fold your paper, so fold your paper, so do. And there you go. That is it. That is it. Shortest video ever. Shall I go on and do something else? I don't know. So I think that's just a little, I think that was the first ruffle I did. Look how small it came out. Yeah, and that's another one. I think I had that sent to me actually. Yeah, I did, because it's machine sew. So you can either machine sew them or hand sew them. It depends. If you're really good at sewing, you know, hand sew them. I'm not that great at sewing, and my stitching isn't that neat. But for a decoration on the edge of the journal, it's absolutely fine. And this one, the stitching isn't that neat, but there's nothing stopping me coming along with a coordinating colour of lace. I won't put green on brown and gold, but you can just glue that down across the middle, or stick some flowers on it here and there. Yeah, or beads, or how can I get hold of you? Big gemstones, just alternate them down here and that, and you can just glue them on. So you can glue things as well if you wish. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I just really wanted to come on and talk to you about the giveaway. So please, 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 please put your names in the comments if you want to be in with a chance of winning a beautiful box of goodies. The draw will be next Friday, the 8th of September. I'm going to aim for getting on here at 6 o'clock, whether I will or not is in the lap of the gods, but I will try my utmost best to get on here at 6 o'clock live with all your names in a spin the wheel thing, and we'll see who the winner is. If you win, oh, okay, I didn't think about that, did you, Sue? If you win, right, your name is called out, you would need to email me at Susan's. It's Susan with an S on the end, all lowercase. Susans.santana973 at googlemail.com. Okay, make sure that you put Susan's, and make sure you put Google Mail, not Gmail, because if you put Gmail, I don't get it. So if you are the winner, if your name is called out, then send me an email with your name and address, and you'll get the box of goodies. Woo. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I'm going to go, but I'm going to come back a bit later on doing some, maybe some decorating in the cookies and cream, because I really kind of need to finish that journal off, and the little pill packet journal, the little one that I made at Hay Fever tablets packet. Kind of need to get some more decorations going on in that, so we'll come back and do that. But this is all for now. I was just showing you 2 little short projects, ruffles and heart page decorations. They don't have to be hearts, they can be flowers. If you've got a big size flower punch, there can be flowers. Or you could even die cut flowers. If you've got some flowers, you could do flowers, you could do hearts, you could do circles, you could do squares and decorate them up. Yeah, anything. And you can sew them, or you can stick them if you can't sew. So that's it for now. I'll see you again shortly. And don't forget to put your name in the comments so that I know who's on there wanting to win this prize. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.